What's going on, y'all? It's your man Kurt, Triad Hip Hop. Here to do a lyrical breakdown for y'all. I'm a little late this week. I try to have these out earlier in the week, so I apologize. It's this is Friday. Trying to have these done by Wednesday, but things got out of order this week, so it is what it is. But today's lyrical breakdown is brought to you by none other than Swizz Beats. Yeah. He just dropped a dope collab called Take 'Em Out with my man's Benny the Butcher, up and coming star Scar Lip, and none other than Jada, Jadakiss. So Jada just he put his foot on this song, man. So I had to just I was like, I got to do this one. Jadakiss is one of those dudes, man. He reps New York so hard. It's incredible, man. He always gives you the New York flavor that you like. You know what I mean? And Swizz Beats did a great job on his beat. He sampled from the old school, Onyx joint, you know what I mean? And the old school KRS beat, you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the verse of Jadakiss, and I just want to give this man some more flowers because of course we had verses from Jada on this breakdown before, but can't help it, man. He just constantly dropping gems like this, man. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into that. You know what I mean? Swizz Beats, Take 'Em Out, Jadakiss. Yeah, listen to this.
Take 'em out, bring 'em out, dead. Shine 'em up, shine 'em up, shine 'em all, hey. One gun, two gun, three gun, four. You're mine, it's all about
material, razor plate, you see your profit rising. Still learning the algorithms and monetizing. Not condoning the mumble rap and the harmonizing. Forefathers of rap, I'm apologizing. Been quiet, ain't nobody really dropping. A couple funerals will get the city back popping. A 9 on the dope will get the city back hopping. If you see me in the club, I got the pretty black Glock in. Yeah, so don't get too feisty, cause I throw the stocking over the poo shiesty. My best advice to you is move lightly. Stay already on your heels, you too icy. All tough guys play the bathroom. They looking for fire, I put the gas to them. Bullshitting while I'm trying to talk cash to them. Especially since the corner's the new classroom. Congratulations, jail or death is graduation. It all really depends on your infatuations. This is D-boy penmanship. Brunch with the plug, sea bass, spinach dip. Yeah, real intimate. Cigar and a glass of vino, big business shit.
Take 'em out, bring 'em out, dead. Shine 'em up, shine 'em up, shine 'em all, hey.
You know what I mean? Mind blown, you know what I mean? So Jadakiss always delivers, man. I mean, anybody who's down with the locks is gonna always deliver. You always get delivery from Sheek Louch and Styles P. You know what I mean? Sheek Louch, my man, the silverback gorilla, the beast mode gorilla, you know what I mean? That dude is phenomenal. And Styles P, the ghost, they always deliver. But let's give my man Jada some props right now, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me jump into this verse real quick. So of course you hear the, the hook, with the Onyx sample, take 'em out, take 'em out. Man, that's dope right there, you know what I mean? I love how he sampled that, from Throw Your Guns in the Air. That's one of the hardest songs ever, you know what I mean? So then, so Jada comes in, he goes, material, razor, plate, you see your profit rising. Still learning the algorithm and monetizing, you know what I mean? So, for one, he keeping it real right there on the first couple of lines, you know what I mean? So he giving you, that dope boy, you know what I mean, bar, material, razor plate, you see your profit rising, but then he giving you that new school, I understand how things work, you know what I mean? He said, still learning the algorithms and monetizing, you know what I mean? So, he's from the old school, not old school, but, older school of thought where, we did things a little bit different. And so now he like, I'm still learning the algorithms and monetizing, So, you know, he just keeping it real, you know, and that's dope for a bar right there. And then he said, forefathers of rap, I'm apologizing. Man, listen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I skipped something. After he said, still learning the algorithms and monetizing, he said, not condoning the mumble rap and the harmonizing. Forefathers of rap, I'm apologizing. So, yo, he right there, he letting you know, I'm going to keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't condone none of that mumble rap shit where you can't even hardly understand what they're saying and all they're doing is harmonizing a little bit. And that's why he followed it up with the forefathers of rap, I'm apologizing. Come on, man. You know what I mean? He like, yo, this is embarrassing to the game. You know what I mean? This is embarrassing. So he like, yo, I'm sorry, man, that y'all got to see the game turn into this. So anyway, he said, been quiet, ain't nobody really dropping. Couple of funerals to get the city back popping. You know what I mean? He said, I mean, Jadakiss is always trying to body niggas in these bars, man. He said, been quiet, ain't nobody really dropping. A couple of funerals to get the city back popping. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like a couple of funerals to get shit jumping. You know what I mean? So, and then he said a 9 on the dope will get the city back copping. If you see me in the club, I got the pretty black Glock in. You know what I mean? Yo, the gunplay bars, you know, is always going to be there because Jada letting you know, I'm from the streets and, you know, this is how we roll. You know what I mean? You supposed to give up your shit when you go in the club, but nah. You see me in the club, trust me, I got my shit in there. You know what I mean? And then he said, yeah, so don't get too feisty. Cause I'll throw the stocking over the poo shiesty. You know what I mean? I'll throw the stocking cap over the poo shiesty. You know what I mean? We might have to get, you know, take it back to the streets for y'all, you know? So I like that, you know what I mean? So shout out to Jada, shout out to Pooh Shiesty. And then he said, my best advice to you is to move lightly because they're already on your heels. You're too icy. You know what I mean? He talk about them motherfuckers who be moving the wrong way. You know, when you go to certain spots or certain cities, you got to move the right way if you're going to be about that street life. You can't just walk around, you know, with your drip on everywhere. Sometimes you got to leave that shit home, leave that shit in the car or something, man. Because niggas going to be, you know, eyeing you. They're going to be, you know, like the hungry wolves on you. You know what I mean? Looking for you. So, yeah. You know, so that's why he said that. You know, he said, my best advice to you is to move lightly. Because they're already on your heels. You're too icy. You know what I mean? They're already on your heels. They're like, yo, we already spotted you. You trying to be too icy. So anyway, and then he said, all tough guys play the bathroom. They looking for fire. I put the gas to them. You know what I mean? Bullshitting while I'm trying to talk cash to them. Especially since the corner's the new classroom. Man, listen. The corner's the new classroom. You know what I mean? That's how we used to do this. You know what I mean? Now, you know, I ain't never been no, you know, corner dealer or none of that. But, you know, he letting you know that's how we used to do it. You know what I mean? You learn a lot on them corners. You know, I learned a lot from the streets, man. You know, that was the one thing I chose not to enter. But I still learned a lot from the streets. I learned what to do and what not to do. You know what I mean? I was just never that desperate, you know. So, but shout out to Jada for that, man. And then he said, congratulations, jail or death is graduation. It all really depends on your infatuations. You know what I mean? He said, congratulations, jail or death is graduation. It all really depends on your infatuations. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, it's going to be whatever you're infatuated with. If you're infatuated with the money, you know what I mean? That's what it's going to lead to. It's either going to be jail or death, you know what I mean? So, and he just saying it from a street perspective, you know what I mean? If you out, just so desperate to just be infatuated. I mean, not so infatuated with the money that you're desperate enough to just keep chasing it, by any means. You're gonna end up in one of those places, either jail or death. When you don't really know, as Rakim would say, know the ledge. You know what I mean? And you go over that ledge, you're risking it. You're taking too much of a risk for me. So anyway, continuing on. He said, this is D-boy penmanship. Brunch with the plug, sea bass and spinach dip. You know what I mean? Brunch with the plug, sea bass and spinach dip. He letting you know this is D-boy penmanship. When I write, you're always going to hear that D-boy sound in there. You know what I mean? That dope boy sound. And, I'm always, I'm always connecting with the plug in some way, eating good and making my connects, doing what I got to do, but it's on a different level now. You know what I mean? It's not that corner, that corner drug game. You know what I mean? Like Jada once said, you know what I mean? My crack spot is Pro Tools on my laptop. You know what I mean? It's different. The game is different now. You graduated to something different when you do what he did, So, and then he said, yeah, real intimate, cigar and a glass of vino, big business shit. You know what I mean? And that's how he ended off the verse. So, you gotta love how Jada always keeps it thorough, man. He always keep it real and he keep it the same. He like, yo, this is my lane and I know I've mastered this. This is the life that I went through and this is what I'm a bring you in the bars, but I'm gonna graduate you to a different level and show you how, you can go from, like Raekwon said, from the staircase to the stage. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ray for that one, man. That book is dope. You know what I mean? Raekwon, Staircase to the Stage. I need to go cop that. And, shout out to Jadakiss. He's an entrepreneur now. Not only is he dropping the bars, he got business, going on. Of course, the Locks got the juice shop, you know what I mean? They started it off with that. But now he got, Kiss Cafe. You can't really beat that, man. That man is an entrepreneur. So shout out to Kiss, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And one thing before I end this off, I just want to say, I just found out, this is so dope. This is all for the hip hop 50th anniversary. I was wondering why Swizz Beats dropped this song because I haven't really been keeping up with what projects he's dropping, but apparently this is an album based on the 50-year anniversary of hip hop. And it all stemmed from DJ Premier dropping something for the 50th. So DJ Premier apparently dropped Hip Hop 50th Anniversary Volume 1. And now Swizz Beats is dropping Hip Hop 50th Anniversary Volume 2. Man, what? I gotta cop both of them joints, man. You know what I mean? And so that's dope. Y'all need to go out and support that, man. If you really love hip hop, go support that. Get both of those projects because I'm sure they're gonna be doing more. And this is hip hop's 50th anniversary, and we got to do it big this year. So, what a way to go! You know what I mean? Take them out, take them out. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Shout out to Onyx for the dope hook, man. All right, y'all. This is Kurt. Try it, hip hop. Peace.